Live, love Africa. What's your excuse for not coming? Please subscribe.
Hello, I'm Dynasty Amir.
Greetings, everyone. It is Dynasty Amir, Search for Uhuru. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we get started, make sure you go to dynastyamir.com. Go to dynastyamir.com. I know I sound like a broken record every time you guys come on here. You know, I give you guys the same directions. Like, go to dynastyamir.com. Well, I just got to remind you guys, go to dynastyamir.com. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video. And while you're on dynastyamir.com, buy some merchandise. I write books. I write children's books. I wrote a sales book. More books are coming out soon to be released. Also, buy the merchandise, the shirts, t-shirts. This is the Mende t-shirt. You know, I'm part Mende, part Yoruba, part Mende. So I got to represent for the my Mende side. So make sure you go to dynastyamir.com and buy some merch, or just buy it on the merchandise store here on YouTube, or go to Amazon and buy the books or the shirts here on YouTube. So today's topic, somebody sent me this tweet, right? And I'm going to read it. The username from the person that tweeted this, his name is Thab79, or this might come from Instagram. Growing up in a multiracial apartment, a white kid used to throw his old toys at us Africans and we'd fight over them. I didn't realize then that that's actually what we Africans do our whole lives, even especially in adulthood. Now we just term it differently, like it's our jobs, our economy, exactly, our government, etc. Whereas in reality, we're just fighting over their old toys after working hard enough to ensure they replace them with new ones. And no, we've talked about this before. I don't care if they call themselves Black Lives Matters, the majority of these feminists, you know, everyone is jockeying for position under white supremacy. Everybody wants crumbs, what crumbs they can get off the table. You know, everybody wants a seat at the table, and whatever crumbs are left over, they are content with that. That's the end game at the end of the day for a lot of these organizations, even the black ones. Well, the black ones, that's what we're referring to. The African ones, the black ones, that's the end game. They want the crumbs at the table. Now, we were, this past Friday at my co-working space, I'm a member at a place called The Gathering Spot here in Atlanta. You know, the owner and us, we were having an interesting conversation. And he said, and this is true, you know, everybody's fighting for jobs. You know, here in America, we want jobs. We want opportunities. We want jobs. And he gave this analogy. And this is the best analogy I ever heard that broke this down. Imagine a corporation, a white-owned corporation. A corporation is the nightclub. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of us had to stand in line at one time to get into the club. So imagine the corporation, the business, you know, the white-owned corporation is the nightclub, right? And us black folks who are waiting in line in the rain, and we're waiting in line, hoping that one day the white corporation will let us in. So one day the back door opens up, and the white manager, the white owner, looks around, and he points to two black people in the line. He says, come on in, hurry up. Then he closes the door. And he does that so he can meet his diversity and inclusion quota. You know, I wrote about this before. When I was working at my former company, Cintas, one of the upper management told me straight to my face, he said, Dynasty. So I was transferring from Los Angeles, and I was transferring to my new location in Atlanta, in Decatur. Upper management told me, Dynasty, the location we're putting you in that we're transferring you to in Decatur, Georgia, we're running a test on diversity and inclusion there. So everybody there is black because we're running a test on diversity and inclusion. Except for one, there's a white guy. He's what we call an MDR, or market development rep. That's one of the positions, one of the sales positions. So we're going to put you there because we're running a test on diversity and inclusion. That's what he told me. So it's like we're lab rats, so they can see how we can operate in, in certain positions. So this is the sales roles. Sales, my manager was black. All the sales reps were black. And then we have the one white guy on the team who was there, happened to be part of be with the company, been with the company for over like 30 years, close to 30 years. So they were running a test on diversity and inclusion. So, again, we continue to fight for scraps when we could build our own. And I always give this example. Black people here in America, we went from, as slaves, coming out of slavery and going to a place called Liberia and developing and building a country, to now fighting and arguing over who's the best of two evils. Which racist white man are we going to vote for? Joe Biden or Donald Trump? So really pay attention to this. We went from being dumped, people, slaves, free slaves, all right, who wanted to control their own destiny, going to Liberia and setting up shop and building a country, a republic that other, not only just African or black republics or countries wanted to copy, but other countries in general wanted to copy what we built in Liberia. To now arguing and fighting over who are we going to vote for? With the least of two evils. Which old, out-of-touch, racist white guy are we going to vote for? Joe Biden or Donald Trump? That's how far we've digressed. So, everyone, thank you so much for joining. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror, search for Guru. Peace.